So I'm having my morning tea and I was looking at a recent piece of research that has come out, which is absolutely phenomenal. And basically, it was a Finnish study where they looked at people who have ADHD, who've been diagnosed and have commenced treatment. And they looked at both adults and children. And what they found was that adults who were on ADHD treatment, they reduced their use of antidepressants and other medications that had to do with their mental health. How amazing is that? When you diagnose people correctly and give them the right support and the right treatment, their reliance on things like antidepressants, anti-anxiety medication actually reduces. Their quality of life improves. Their mental health improves. This is one of the most amazing pieces of research and really does further support the fact that we really do need to invest in our ADHD and mental health services because it has such a significant impact on people's quality of life. Now, when it came to the children, the results were actually really surprising. So children who had been commenced on ADHD medication because they had a diagnosis of ADHD, their reliance on other medications like antibiotics, anti-inflammatories, and asthma medication had reduced. What does this say? We don't really understand why that is, but what it does say is there is such a significant impact and link between an individual's mental health and an individual's physical health for both adults and children. And the second thing is that when you treat people correctly, you reduce the use of other medications that probably are not having a huge or significant impact. So when I hear people talking about, oh, everybody just wants to get a diagnosis of ADHD or they're just looking for a label, this is the research we need to point to people. This is the research we need to be pointing to when the government says we don't have enough funding. And we see that there's over 2 million people who are on an NHS waitlist for mental health support. It's not acceptable because actually change can happen and quality of life can significantly improve. I would encourage you to look at the piece of research below. It is a huge study and it does need to be highlighted.